today, the 9th day of the ongoing Hindu festival of Dasai. Hindus throughout the country are celebrating the day with much fanfare and enthusiasm. Devotees are thronging various temples and shrines to offer their prayers to goddess Durga today. Good morning, I'm Abheudaya Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Mahanavami, the 9th day of the major Hindu festival of Dasai, being celebrated across the country today by offering prayers and animal sacrifices to goddess Durga. Political parties busy in preparations of their manifesto for the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections. Most parties give priority to education, health and employment. North Korea fires a suspected intermediate-range ballistic missile over part of northern Japan. Japanese government issues warning to people on the island of Hokkaido to take cover during its flight. And Leicester City thrashed Nottingham Forest 4-0 to register their first win in the English Premier League. It's Mahanavami today, the 9th day of the major Hindu festival of Dasai. Hindus throughout the country are celebrating the day with much fanfare and enthusiasm. Goddess Durga is worshipped today, and Jamara, the germinated seeds sown on the day of Ghatastapana, the first day of Dasai, are offered at various temples across the country. On this day of Mahanavami, a special worship of Goddess Durga is performed by offering Jamara, among others. There is an age-old tradition of offering animal and bird sacrifices on this day of Mahanavami. People who do not wish to make animal or bird sacrifices resort to offering coconuts, ash gourds, among other items. The festival is observed by a majority of the people in the country. Meanwhile, devotees are thronging the Taleju Bhavani temple located at the capital's Hanuman Dhoka from early this morning. The temple is open to devotees only once a year on this day of Mahanavami. Meanwhile, Kal Ratri Puja was performed last midnight as per rituals by sacrificing 54 buffaloes and 54 goats at the Dasai Ghar in the capital's Hanuman Dhoka. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in several provinces how had they been celebrating the ongoing Dasai festival. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
बाबा मम्मीको साथसाथै हजुरबा हजुरआमाको टिका लगाउने
व्रतहरू बसेर कन्याहरूलाई खुवाएर र दशमीको दिन टिका सिका लगाएर
नयाँ नयाँ लुगा लगाएको छ, मिठो मिठो खाएको छ, रमाइलो गरेर हिँड्यो डुल्यो। दादा हुनुभएको आफन्तहरू पनि सबैजना आएर राम्रोसँग मनाइयो।
किनमेल अहिले पनि किनमेलकै लागि बजार आएका छौँ, यसरी नै मनाइराखेका छौँ।
भोलिबाट चाहिँ फेरि पुर्खौली घरतिर चाहिँ जाने कार्यक्रम छ। आमा हुनुहुन्छ।
रमाइलो छ, हाँसी खुसी छ, सबै नाति नातिना जम्मा भएछन्।
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. Why have government's 5-year plans failed to meet goals? Your options are A, ambitious plan, B, weak execution, and C, poor calculations. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Parties have intensified training programs and assemblies and preparations of manifesto for the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections. Nepali Congress has assigned a special team led by General Secretary Bishop Prakash Sharma the task of finalizing the party's election manifesto. Likewise, in CPN-UML, party chairperson KP Sharma Oli is himself leading a committee for finalizing their manifesto, which the party says will include plans for the education, health and employment sector that can be attained in the next 5 years. In the case of CPN Maoist Center, the party has assigned a committee led by Vice Chair Naran Kaji Shrestha to form a manifesto that will most likely be divided into 12 sections, focusing on education, health and employment, among others. Other parties, including CPN Unified Socialist, Janata Samajwadi Party, Loktantrik Samajwadi, are also doing legworks to finalize on their commitments to the public prior to the elections. Meanwhile, Nepali Congress determined 2 criteria for candidacy in the direct category yesterday. The first being that the party will choose candidates based on their ability, contribution to the party and the society, and their future potential. The party has also decided it will not field aspirants of the recently held local level election for the first past the post system. 29 candidates in the closed list of the proportionate category for the nearing parliamentary and provincial elections have withdrawn their names from the list. The Election Commission had given parties till noon yesterday to make changes to the list. 9 candidates from the list for the House of Representatives election and 20 from the Provincial Assemblies election have withdrawn their names. This includes 4 candidates from Nepali Congress, 3 from Janata Samajwadi Party, and 1 each from CPN Maoist Center, CPN Unified Socialist, and Nagrik Unmukti Party. Likewise, 6 of those who withdrew their names from the list for the provincial assemblies are from Province 1, 2 from Madhes Province, 10 from Bagmati Province, and 1 each from Gandaki and Lumini provinces. The Election Commission will now publish the final list on 8th of October. It's time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
With only 11 days remaining for the 9th National Games, almost all the provincial and departmental teams have reached their final stage of preparations. Most players of Gandaki Province are at Pokhara Stadium preparing for the tournament. Meanwhile, players have been complaining that their preparations have been hampered due to the lack of infrastructure and sufficient time. Teams from 7 provinces, 3 departmental teams, and an NRN team will be participating in the tournament that will be held in Gandaki Province from 14th to 20th of October. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Happy Mahanavami.